Welcome guys, I just bought a bunch of paid Facebook ad trading indicators. So I'm going to go ahead and test them out with 100 back tests and show you guys the results of these different indicators or indicator suite packages that are offered in random Facebook advertisements. So I keep getting a bunch because obviously I'm always looking at trading related things online. So of course my ads are going to be catered towards trading. And so these paid indicator suites are very common in my ads, no matter what site the ads are on. But anyway, I just bought a bunch of different ones. This is called the Impulse Trend Pro. That's what today's video is about. This one actually gives you an exact strategy you can follow, a suggested strategy with stop loss, entry, take profit, and I'm going to test it for 100 trades in a row. Here's the indicator on my chart. We'll quickly just go over the basics here. So this is 39 euros apparently. I think I only paid 19 euros when I bought it just 2 days ago. So the price is changing rapidly. I could also be thinking of one of the other ones I bought. I'm not sure, but you basically just get one indicator, and it's going to be this indicator that has a colored background for the current trend direction. And when it changes color from green to red, you'll get a little red arrow, such as what you see right here on this candle. Changes red, that's the signal to go short, and then exiting when we get a green arrow pointed to the upside. This box that says rev, so it's called a reversal signal. It doesn't actually appear here. It appears at the exact same time as when you get the color change. Okay, so this is a bit misleading. You cannot exit based on this rev signal because it doesn't actually appear until you get this confirmed candle right here with the color change. So the color change happens at the same time as this reversal signal, which is misleading because they put the reversal signal to make it look like it happens perfectly at the exact top or the exact bottom. That's not the case. So I'm going to be back testing it, not based on that because it's not possible to do that in real time, but based on the actual color change. Okay, so this reversal is actually going to be just for the stop loss. This box, it will just be for the stop loss placement. So if I were to enter a long right here on this green, stop loss would be placed at the green box's lower portion. And then I would just be riding it out until I get a red reversal signal. So I would close it right here when we go red there. So this one basically makes nothing, 0.1% on that one. And then we can see we go red here, we go stop loss to the red box, and then exiting over here when we get the opposite direction signal. Okay, so you can see that that's the strategy. That's exactly what they suggest here. If we go into their material, we can see long entry on color change arrow. Okay, so it's the color change arrow candle. That's our long entry, right? As I was just saying. And then we exit when we have the reversal icon pop up, which happens at the same time as the color switch. Okay, so they try to make it look like the reversal icon is where we're going to get out, but the reversal icon doesn't actually appear until we get the full color change, same time as that. So I actually emailed them asking, hey, why is this misleading where you're trying to make it look like you can exit at the reversal icon, but the reversal icon doesn't actually appear on your chart until you get the full color change switch. So it is misleading. I already sent them an email asking them what's going on with that. They have not replied. So this specific setup is all it is. It's just entering on a green color shift, exiting on a red, and entering short on that red. As it says right here, re-enter with short stop loss above the red box. Okay, so we're just following exactly what they are saying to do here with this strategy, and I'm going to do it for 100 trades in a row and see what the results are. Could be profitable, could not be. We'll see over a series of 100. I've already done the back test, so you're about to find out. Two things before getting into the 100 back tests. One is I'm not sponsored by any of these indicators. I just randomly bought them with my own money. I've had no communication with their teams in any way. I'm literally just doing 100 back tests on each one of these indicators I bought just for educational entertainment purposes. I do not suggest that you go out and buy any of these, so I'm not doing an advertisement in any regard. In fact, I am advising against purchasing most of these indicators. Okay, so just to get that out of the way, as well as check out my affiliate link for Bitunix exchange if you want to trade cryptocurrency. Link is in the description. Now let's get into the 100 back tests. All right, the results are here. Let's take a look. So this was tested on Bitcoin US dollar 15-minute time frame using a variable risk to reward ratio, which is the one they specified to use. Took 80 days for the 100 trades that I back tested, and out of those we had 31 winning trades totaling 36.85% gain, and then 69 losses totaling 39.88% in losses. So this strategy actually lost money a little bit, minus 3.03%, and that's without fees. So this is not profitable based on this specific sample of testing. The average win ended up being 1.1887%, so about double that of the average loss, but we had only 31 wins and 69 losses. So with the average loss being 0.5779%, 69 times, and then only 31 wins with that plus 1.18% on average, we just can't scrape by with a profit. It's almost break even, but it's pretty bad, especially for a paid indicator. The most wins in a row was 4, most losses in a row was 10. And again, gain on the account figure, minus 3.03%. So this is the test that I personally did and got the results for. I'm sure there's better ways to use it. I'm just going based on what they said. And I can definitely think of better ways to use it, but since this is the only one of these paid Facebook ad indicators that actually gave a strategy and outlined a strategy for me, as I went over earlier here, I went with the one that they explained to me, and they make it look great in the photos when they're trying to sell it, but the reality is in real time, you go through a bunch of them, it's not good at all. Be better off just sticking with free indicators, in my opinion, for this one, or trying something different if you do buy an indicator like this. But anyway, that is it for this video. We'll get into the next indicator that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. Some of them are better. Some of them I like more, but the only thing I liked about this one was that they actually tried giving a strategy. Unfortunately, that strategy that they outlined was pretty bad. So we'll see how it goes for the other indicators that I bought off Facebook Marketplace.